Well, we're here at Heartland Pride Outfitters in Kansas. It's actually my third year in a row to be here, but first time with a weapon in my hand. Several years back, we started coming out here for whitetail hunting, kind of that first week or two in November, right at the peak of the rut. It's absolutely my favorite type of whitetail hunting. Whenever you come out here in the Midwest, you see the big rolling cornfields, you see the little bottoms that you go through in the different places, and you see a little bit of timber, the cottonwood trees. It's just a cool part of the world to me. So first morning we were here, Riley caught a glimpse of a really nice buck from afar. We started grunting at him, seeing if we could maybe make something happen, and sure enough, grunted a couple times and Riley said, "He's coming in." And so I grabbed my bow. Lo and behold, it was a little 3-year-old buck, and he came 11 yards in front of the stand. It was cool to see him, and he was just in that bottom, chasing does, grunting, and it was exactly what we needed if we needed anything else to get us fired up to be here. The weather was not ideal that morning, but you could really tell that we were on the cusp of a great week. So y'all can tell it's a little bit windy this afternoon, but we're in this spot overlooking this big, just vast open area. But we're kind of up top, kind of get a better game plan for the week. Jody asked us if we wanted to get out of the wind and also have a chance of shooting a deer. We have this little draw that we're hunting over, but primarily to be able to come up here and glass and see if we can't see any new bucks in the area. He has a couple bucks in here that have been in here pretty regularly, but the rut's kicked off and there's no telling what kind of deer would be showing up on a daily basis. And it's the last little afternoon that we have that'll be 70+ degree days, and after this, it'll be perfect. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So. And so that afternoon, man, it was cool because it went by so fast. We got in there fairly early, but the time just passed so fast because you never got bored looking. Riley, there's something moving right below us. Deer. Look down, there was 2 does coming on that same trail that Jody was telling us about, and they were 31 yards away. There's something else. Buck, buck, buck. Young buck, right on the trail. You're moving through it. It's like a little 3-year-old buck. And he was a really cool deer, again, a younger buck, but just seeing that second deer chasing does, you knew that it was the kickoff to the rut, and so we were super excited. And also, too, knowing that there were deer that were using that trail down below you, you felt more in the game than what you were maybe thinking on the front end. So we knew it was going to be a great afternoon. Man, that's cool. Just moving through this little bottom right here. We may be in the money. So they kind of moved through. That was fairly early. We kept glassing and glassing and glassing, and lo and behold, probably 4 o'clock, I saw a gigantic body. Buck, buck, buck. Riley. Buck right down there. Oh man, he's right on the doe's trail. He's a pretty good buck. And he kind of came out of the cornfield, went on the hillside in front of us. And again, he was on that doe's trail. And it was so cool to see because the closer he got, we're like, this is a shooter buck.
I'm gonna try to grunt. Just watch. He's looking. He's amazing. He's a loose interested. He's going after that doe again.
And no luck. That deer was hot on that doe's trail and there was nothing that was gonna take him off. So that's whenever we knew, like, wherever that doe goes, he's gonna go. So hopefully she comes down on this trail in front of us. We'll see. They dipped off into the cornfield to our right, and with the standing corn still in the middle of the field, we kind of lost them, and then we'd pick up little glimpses here and there. And they stayed out in the cornfield chasing each other for an hour probably. And again, it's getting pretty dark at this point, but we're like, these deer that we've been watching all afternoon are now in the draw with us. They may come in, we didn't know. And so I went ahead and got my bow. And right before dark, there was the doe coming in on the trail right into us.
There's a doe right there. Right there below us. Right on that trail. There he is. There he is, Riley. That'll have an angle. He's about to come in this opening. Yeah. You on him? Angle. No, not yet. I'm about to draw. Okay, draw. All right, I'm on it. Just take your time, I'm on it. Riley, stop him. You on him? Yeah. Miss him. Where's that crook?
It was just a little low. I don't know what happened. Probably operator error. Could have been the wind. I don't know. No excuse. I shot a little bit low and the buck ran off. And it was kind of a letdown, obviously, because we had watched that buck for nearly 2 hours at this point, all through this area. And to know that you didn't put the best of shot on him was a little disheartening.
I'm gonna get another arrow just in case.
As Riley and I were looking back at the footage, making sure it's a clean miss, trying to, just figure things out, we look down and there the buck comes back 5 minutes later on the same trail that he was on to begin with.
There he is right there. Are you on him? Yeah, I got him. Let's go.
That excitement was, that's what you deer hunt for. That just pure adrenaline, and going from kind of the lows of missing a deer or nicking it, we could not tell exactly, but we knew that the first shot was not on the money. And so to know that the second shot was on the money, that you put an ethical shot on the deer, that's what it's all about. Riley, there he is. Yes. Oh my gosh. Look at this deer. Holy cow. Wow. Oh my God. Look at, it's hard to even hold him up. This is the biggest body deer I've ever shot. Holy cow. I cannot believe he didn't make it 50 yards. He didn't make it 50 yards. I can't believe he came back. We literally were sitting there talking about how bad this afternoon had turned out after watching this deer for an hour and a half. And Riley and I just both like looked at each other and said, here's something walking. Looked down, and it was this buck walking right back into where he just was. I cannot believe that. Oh my God. Wow, look at that deer, dude. I cannot believe that. And the fact that he came back after that shot is unbelievable. This is, wow. Thank you, buddy. There is nothing like hunting the Midwest during the rut.